Welcome back to Heart to Heart. I'm your host, Dr. Susan Lorraine. Our next guest, her name is Zeyzani, and she is a designer. She is from the house of Zeyzani. So she's going to speak to us about her work, and this is going to be an extremely interesting interview regarding her collections. Welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me in your show today.
Oh, this is very, very fascinating. Your business is known as the House of Zeyzani, better known as Z's Treasures. You are located in Haddonfield, New Jersey. Tell us about this passion of yours.
Well, from a very young age, I loved boots and shoes. I think I was 7 when I got a pair of black suede ankle straps with those little heels and rainbow-colored butterfly embroidery on the front, and that was it. I was in love, and my obsession has grown since then. In 2009, I finally decided to hang up my business suit as a director of a pharmaceutical marketing company and embark on this adventure with Zeyzani line.
Excellent.
Yes, thank you.
Tell us about your collection.
Each pair of Zeyzani is a work of art, unique and no two are alike. They all have their own distinctive pattern. They're all embroidered. Besides all these, I know and I hear this, Susan, all the time, Zeyzani boots make women feel sexy and fun. I think they feel this way because sexy is a way of thinking, and when it comes to feeling sexy, it's not just about what you wear, it's all about self-awareness. And my intent with my Zeyzani line is to help women increase their self-awareness and discover their inner sensualness through my designs. Women are at their peak when they feel and look sexy, and with that sexiness comes confidence, especially when it emanates from such a beautiful handcrafted piece of art that is one of a kind and theirs alone. And Susan, I don't offer a boot or shoe line where you simply purchase them and be excited for the first few wears and then move on to the next best thing out there. I offer women to feel what it is like to be the center of attention whenever they wear my boots. And let's face it, most of us love being the center of attention.
Yeah, especially women, right?
Subconsciously, we do, right?
Yes, I think we all do. I think it's our nature.
And with my one-of-a-kind Zeyzani line, this is what you're getting. In addition to a beautiful pair of boots that you will be excited for and love wearing every time. All women are like flowers. They're all one-of-a-kind. They're all unique. And that is why I love watching people picking out their Zeyzani pairs and bags in that matter. That reflects their personalities. A shy woman walks into the store, Z's Treasures in Haddonfield, and picks out a delicate but yet still sexy and a fun pair with soft greens and blues and pinks. Another woman walks in who's very outgoing. She picks out a pair that is loud, bold, and yet still elegant, sexy, and fun. In my eyes, those women picked out their soulmates. When they wear my boots, they will feel complete because just like the boots they picked out, those women are one of a kind themselves. They are unique, they are sexy, they're elegant, they're fun, and they're not afraid to show it through my Zeyzani boots. So adding a Zeyzani pair to their wardrobe not only make them feel more sexy and confident, but also means that everything they wear with them becomes a whole lot more fun.
It also sounds like they feel very driven to just do what it is they've always wanted to do as they are feeling this wonderful in your collection.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Thank you.
What sets your collection apart?
It's all about women. It's not about the fashion. It's not about what's in this year. And I always say this, my boots are not fashion statements, they are personality statements. I want people who buy my boots and shoes or bags to buy them because they find themselves in it.
That is very fascinating, I'm sure, to the women that are listening. and men that do buy their women their boots and their handbags, especially for gifts. Mm-hmm. And I think that, we're seeing a lot of different colors, a lot of vibrant and jewel shades this year in many, many featured fashion and collection magazines for accessory items. Tell us what you think about that. Is it the jewel colors that are very popular, that are perfect for your collection? And how do you go about shopping for choosing your fabrics?
I gotta be honest, I don't follow fashion trends while creating my designs.
That's what I wanted to know. Okay. That is very fascinating to me. What is the driven essence that's inside of you that allows you to know what fabrics you will choose for your next collection?
We will always have new designs, new fabrics, but my reasoning behind choosing any of them is always going to be the connection I want to create between the pair and the customer. Mm-hmm. It is important to know what or how they will feel when they see and touch the fabric. Will they feel connected? How will it feel when the fabric is wrapped around their legs? When there's a smile on my face after I get the answers to these questions, then you can say the decision has been made on that fabric.
I see. What are the hot trends for fall 2011? For you, for your collection?
We have a beautiful fall line. This includes a lot of colors, as usual. And I mainly focused on suede and leather this year. And the hottest heels this year for us is the wedge heels. We have all different sizes of wedge heels in my fall 2011 collection, from 6 inches to 5 inches, 3 inches high. Whichever makes you feel like you, we have it. We also included a new line combined with suede and lined with sheep fur. This line comes in both knee-high and mid-calf. You can check out our fall 2011 collection at Zeyzani.com. And let me tell you, from comfy boots to sexy heels, you'll be amazed with the newcomers fall.
And I'd like to clarify that website for our listeners. Zeyzani.com is Z as in zebra, E as in Edward, Y as in yoke, Z as in zebra, A as in apple, N as in Nancy, I.com. Listeners, check out this collection. It is exquisite. The suede and the leather, the various options in heels, and how many inches. We're all different heights, and you'll find something that will suit you. And tell us a little bit, Z, about how you were chosen for the best stylish shoes by South Jersey and SJ Magazine 2010-2011.
Yes, we were crowned as best of the best in the best stylish shoes section of both South Jersey and SJ magazines in 2010 and 2011. It's such an honor to be chosen. And the beauty part of it is in 2011, South Jersey magazines, it's a Reader's Choice Award. So I'm so happy and so honored that we have all these supporters, all these people who love us, and who crowned us again for the second time with the best stylish shoes.
Okay, very, very good. Now, tell our listeners, Z, where they can find your collection. They have the website information and your address to your store.
The House of Zeyzani, it's better known as Z's Treasures, in downtown Haddonfield, New Jersey. We're on Kings Highway. The address is 145 Kings Highway East, Haddonfield, New Jersey. I just want to clarify that at These Treasures, we not only provide my Zeyzani collection, but also unique and exotic fashions, jewelry, decor, and accents from the Mediterranean. Susan, it's a great gift store and a must-see boutique.
Very fascinating, and it sounds like a one-of-a-kind store. And you sound like an exquisite designer with the capacity to respond to the uniqueness of your clientele, even though you're not using the specific trends that you're seeing. You're more motivated by your clientele, and you are motivated to put out this cultural, this Mediterranean European culture, which many individuals are truly, truly drawn towards. And you see a great deal of this just walking around and watching what people are buying. What advice do you have for up-and-coming designers?
I still have not gotten used to be called a designer. My husband Tom always addresses me as one, and I keep telling him, but I didn't study to become one. It almost feels like I'm stealing the title, but he smiles and points to my heart and tells me that I've always been one. So my advice for up-and-coming designers would be, no matter what, go after your dreams. Be smart with your timing, do your homework, and don't give up. You never know what life's going to bring to your doorstep. I came to the United States in '97, right after graduating high school in Izmir, Turkey, and I first studied international business and then went back to school to study marketing and management at University of Washington in Seattle. It's a business school. And since college, I've always worked at large corporations at high levels, and yet my obsession with heels grew with my career life. And as you know, the rest is, and in 2009, I finally decided to go after my childhood dream, designing. Although I'm still hesitant to carry this designer title, I'm a designer at heart and mind, and I have the ability to tap into women's lives and bring out the colors they've already been carrying inside them. I was born with this gift, and I've been enjoying every moment since I've designed my first pair of Zeyzani boots. So all I would say is believe in yourself, and know it is never too late to go after your calling.
That is fantastic advice. And tell us now, what is next for you and your collection?
Susan, I've had an amazing time so far helping women increase their self-awareness and discover their inner soul through my boots, and that will always be there. I will always continue to do so. After a couple of years bringing color and tradition back to women's lives, I said to myself, now it's time to go back to my own childhood where I fell in love with the shoes and the boots and embroidery, and now it's time to make other children fall in love with shoes, boots, and embroidery and tradition that I carry in my Zeyzani line. And here we are.
Here we are.
We welcome Zeyzani kids to our Zeyzani family, which I might add, not only kids, but also many adults are going crazy over right now. We're sold out. Next in line is, believe it or not, Zeyzani men. But I don't want to spoil it. All I'm going to say is follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Both are under Zeyzani name. Or go online and follow us on Z's blog at zeyzani.com, and you will never have a dull moment with us. I can guarantee you that.
Well, you sound like an extremely talented designer that goes from within yourself.
Thank you.
And, you know, once again, this really does sound like a very, very unique boutique with unique and exquisite items that it doesn't sound like will be found anywhere else. So, listeners, we have been speaking once again with Z. She is from the house of Zeyzani, better known as Z's Treasures. She's located at 145 Kings Highway, East Haddonfield, New Jersey. Her telephone number is 856-685-7790 and online at zeyzani.com. Thank you so much, Z. I wish you the very best of luck, and I intend to take a visit to your boutique. It sounds very wonderful and unique. It sounds very surprising, and it sounds just very, very happy. Something always new and different. So I'm definitely going to take a trip out to visit you and to look at your exquisite items in your collection. I wish you the very best and continued success as a designer and in the retail industry.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being on the show, and you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you.